don't think I can say welcome in anything other than German and English. That's depressing.
I only know English, I'm afraid. That's it.
It's too bad I know what you're saying because I am German.
Ah! Wie geht?
Gut?
Ah.
We could have Craiova Welsh, Cymraeg.
What was that noise?
Oh no, I'm never going to be able to speak Welsh. That's a bit complicated for me. German, yeah. English, yeah. Bit of Dutch,
I can barely speak English, let alone another language.
I can ask for food in Dutch, that's about it. I can just demand food.
Right.
Dutch food's
Please
nice.
do. I think food is a universal language.
I wish I could speak another language.
I
So
wish.
I actually fear that my English is better than my German.
Yeah, that's like Darius, who's our community management director. Sometimes, quite often says to me, "I think my English is better than my German."
Wait, he's a German boy?
He is.
Oh.
Well, he's actually Croatian, but he lives in Germany. So.
Oh,
Oh, he's a multi-language boy, eh?
actually I have Croatian roots
Nice.
because my father is from Croatia.
I tell you where I went on holiday once. That was lovely. Montenegro, next to Croatia. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Believe it or not, I've never been abroad. The only time I'm abroad is when I'm playing this game. I've never been abroad. Always been on holiday in England. And that's it. Never been abroad. Believe it or not.
I actually want to go back to Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland's
I lived there for a year, and then I just love the country. I don't even want to go back to Germany.
I'd like to do a driving holiday round Ireland, just to see the scenery.
Yeah, Ireland's really nice.
I think Canada would be quite nice.
Canada's nice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Canada and Ireland are like best friends.
Yeah.
Did Terrence ever make it, or is he still?
He's
I'm
still
still on my way.
He's speeding at 110 to catch it.
Where are you now, Terence?
Thanks, goodness.
Where the hell is FL?
It's like on the north of the city.
It's alright.
Best thing to do is to pinpoint it.
Oh, there.
We've still got my super professional member of staff who's not managed to arrive yet.
Oh yeah, I don't know, yeah.
It's fine. I think like my one of my first convoys when I was stuff, I managed to be late and then crash, and it was great, really professional. Well, I guess
the first
obviously
convoy,
worked.
the first convoy I ever went to ended up overtaking people. But no, they'll let me, so it's okay.
I was like, what? Yeah, one of my first convoys, Connor was like, "Oh, will you be tail?" And I was like, "Okay," having no idea what on earth that entailed. And then half the convoy got lost, and I didn't have the route in, so I was basically just guessing where to go. But we made it. It's okay.
Oh, that's a point. Do we have to put the route in?
No, you don't need to. You should be fine.
Do we have CC or?
JJ's got it. Who's at the front, but I'm at the back, and I've got it in as well. So if anybody gets lost, we can.
Right.
I'm lost and helpless.
I know you're lost. You're always lost.
I reckon I'm going to be roughly 5 minutes late at this rate.
Top
I should be
Terence.
lost.
I say we all drive off and leave him.
I'll go for that.
One of the things that doesn't tell people, Corey says, however it's pronounced, I couldn't see that in the depot thing either.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't mind if we leave Terence, considering I'm one of his mates and he gets on my nerves at times. So
I'm literally speeding down the hill to
I'm
make
watching you in a very dramatic free cam fashion. This is like a feint shot. This. Oh.
What, are you watching me, did you say?
No, not you. You're a bit far away.
I was going to say.
I'm watching Cyanide whizzing around.
You think I'm gonna make this corner in 80?
Yeah, it's quite wide.
I'm going to start rolling out. You guys want to
Oh,
follow
I've
behind?
seen a bug with the map. Oof.
Stan can go at the back.
Of course, my place.
Who the hell is Lonely Trucker?
I must.
Oh.
Yeah, it's certainly something interesting.
Whoa! Hello, Martin.
Sign, I don't crash into JJ. That'd be a great start, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The two staff members have a head-on collision. Nice.
I'm going 30
Right,
kilometers
if you
away.
guys want to start pulling out, then behind JJ.
Right, oh, sorry.
All starts at last.
Sounds like I have some catching up.
Yeah, he's kind of starting rolling out.
You'll catch us, so we won't be going super fast.
Yeah, you're going straight through the first roundabout.
Just slow down a bit, JJ. We only just started coming out now.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I'm coming up to the border checks now, so I'm about 600 kilometres behind.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're that far behind it.
Wow, Terence.
Oh, this is going to be weird.
No, I don't want to get kicked.
Why, mate? I need that for my
Oh.
sound as well. Hang on a minute. This is weird because I've got two sets of headphones on.
Many scanners. Many
Yes.
scanners.
It's just gotta be the scan.
I think we should race up the trailers.
It's
Hong Kong.
The second roundabout.
This is the nice thing about, what do you call it? Being last, I just get to watch you all leave in free cam.
I'm assuming they're still leaving. No one's behind me yet.
Yeah, just have a
See
look
what
on
you're
that.
approaching.
Yeah, we're coming out.
I actually feel sorry for this trucker on the side, lonely trucker. I wonder if he is actually really lonely.
He's my son.
Oh really? Right,
Yes,
okay.
he's my son. It's because this is my first convoy with everybody.
Yeah.
He's asked politely if he can tag along behind us, and what he's going to do soon. Is this gate open yet? He's gonna try and join up with Viva Trucking, but he's got to wait for a little bit because he's got a ban.
Oh,
So
right.
he's got to wait. Yeah, he's got to be investigated and wait. He's going to see what's going to happen.
Nice.
Yeah, but if it's all right with everybody and you don't mind, he's going to tag along behind us all.
Yeah, for today that's fine.
How old
Yeah,
is he?
brilliant. He's 20 and he says thank you very much for letting him tag on.
Okay, we are all out now.
Yes. Yes, we
JK,
are.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Jay on. Just tag on to the
Whoa,
last truck.
what the hell are you doing, my boy? You nearly smacked into me.
You can go in front of me. I'll go right at the back.
Jay on. Right, you can go in front of the last truck. He said you can follow the last one. Oh, he said he's going to go behind. It's all right.
Okie dokie.
No worries. Then.
Dan, let me know when you're on the motorway.
Yeah, he's fine. It's all right. All right, he didn't. That truck that my son pulled out in front of, he does apologise. He didn't see you.
Yeah, JJ, I'll let you know when we all get round the roundabout.
This looks absolutely mental. Huh.
It's a nice DLC area here as well.
Hmm.
Oh, who's this waiting at the side of the road for us?
And
How many of us are there?
there
13.
is. Let me have a look.
We've got
That's all of it
13 on
round the
the scene.
roundabout, JJ.
Alright, Kelly, you can just slip in somewhere.
Yes, there is 13 of us. Nice.
Wow.
Is that including
taking-
Mr. Price?
That's not including Price, because he's
Yeah, taking out.
on the other side of the planet, apparently.
On the other side of the planet.
I see a slight shortcut of how I could catch up. There's a place that has a G. It looks like there's a quicker way.
You could try purchasing another garage in another place and see if it will let you go to there, maybe.
Should be knowing about look, it won't work and I'll never catch up. But yeah, if you see on the map, after you go through a couple of towns, there's one called, well, starts with a G, I can't make out what it says, but there seems to be a quicker route there than what you guys are doing. So I'm assuming because you guys are doing less than 110 and I'm doing 110, I might just make it there.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah, you
30
should.
feet now.
We're not going super fast, so you should make it.
I think we're all grouped up now, aren't we?
We are, we're all nice and snug.
I was indicating then, I don't need to. It's a bend.
Don't
not-
worry, I always do that.
I'm not used to this section.
I'm doing the
at
same
all.
thing. You're all right.
To be honest, I actually never knew that you can be compensated for attending on Viva convoys.
You
No.
can.
Yeah.
Well, I will take that gladly.
I have about 1,000 convoy jobs to log, actually.
Ooh.
Remember, it can only be done after 2 weeks, though.
Yes, I know, dear. Don't worry. I know those rules off by heart.
This is actually quite an attendance for a Monday evening.
It is.
Not too bad.
I had to drive around Bucharest earlier. It's
Of course, if it was my event, we'd have like 20 times more people.
Oh,
but
Stan.
I'm cool,
Yeah.
so that's why.
Yeah, before the update, Stan, I had like 30 people at my event.
I know you did. Your events were popping.
Yeah, but the update's can even 1,000.
Yeah, the update ruins it slightly because you have to downgrade so people don't bother
It's
always.
taking a left.
Also
That's
because
the annoying part of it.
Pro Mods has been updated since as well. A lot of people stay
We
downgraded
need
from
an
Pro Mods.
update. We need an update. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, with the pro mods, could that be the reason why? Because of the updates?
For TMP, you'll have to use the 250 version. When did
Yeah,
you?
that's what they downloaded.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause they-
2 nights ago.
yeah. So that will be the old one. They've recently just updated it to 2.51, which is for 1.39. But that wouldn't work with this because we're on 1.38. But yeah, if you just download the def file, so if you literally just go on the website and press download, it will tell you that you need to generate a def file. If you click that and then just download that and stick it in the folder, it
Yeah,
will-
I'll do that later, like maybe probably later on tonight, before I go to bed.
Have we all made that left turn, Stan?
Not quite yet. I'll let you know when we hop around.
An enemy has been spotted.
Oh no, Jason Derulo's come on. Ah,
Yeah, but he's got
Jason
TFM.
Derulo, really?
I have definitely not got TFM on.
Definitely have.
I definitely
Yeah, you're
have
right
not.
back there.
Trust me, definitely have not.
Nah, he has not because I have TFM on.
Yeah, I always listen
I will.
to TFM.
I will never listen to TFL. That's a lie. Occasionally.
I listen all day to TFM.
I just listen to
That's the only station I listen to, Truckers FM. That's it.
I used to like it when they would do it twice, but I don't really like listen to it anymore.
It just, yeah, I don't know.
I
I
think
went to this
with
speed up to 40.
Yeah, that should
me,
be
it
fun.
depends what they're playing at the time.
Mhm.
I kind of like the shows of Ram.
Yeah. I should
Right.
become a TFM DJ and save TMP. Sorry, not TFM.
Full
Play
on
some
rock
good
and metal
music.
stuff.
I could have the Viva show. No, I don't think they'd let me
Oh
do
god, no.
that.
Imagine the Viva show.
I could play a
on
song that
TFM.
says Viva like over and over again.
Imagine how many ads we'd have then.
Then when,
Viva
we
Las
then,
Vegas.
then when we get to the advert slot, I'll just play the Viva ad 5 times and then move on.
Good.
Living La Vida Loca.
Yes, I could just play that over and over again and
Oh, yeah.
dub out. I could change the words. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Viva Trucking.
Engine brake is quite efficient on these trucks, I must
Good.
say.
Ooh, just in front of me, it's got a nice. Oh, it's you, cyanide. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm scared. Got a nice Schwarzmuller.
It's just taking a left
you.
and straight ahead at the roundabout.
Is everybody actually able to catch up
I think
Yeah, we're all in a nice line.
since we all
Yeah.
were going 40?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think we can speed up a bit. I'm doing 50.
I think we're just going slow on these roads once we get up onto the highway.
yeah, once we get
Yeah.
up onto the...
Once we get up onto the highway, we put a pedal to the metal.
It's called
Are you doing that kind of boy?
No, it's a highway.
Nah, I do not accept on that. Come on, stop that.
It's not a highway, it's a motorway.
I agree, it is a motorway.
Yeah, it's the more...
Sorry,
It's a dual carriageway, actually.
No, it's not. It's got a
Hey,
hatch,
it's a dual carriageway.
Oh,
What is it actually? Is it an.
I don't actually know what it is. It looks like it's got the motorway
Oh,
sign.
Fabian tagged me.
Oops.
I'm so excited.
You just wanted to ask what the highway or motorway is in German.
Autobahn.
Autobahn.
That's one of
Yep,
them. isn't it?
Autobahn.
Yes. My favourite bit about German is when you take the exit and you take the Ausfahrt.
Yeah.
That's the best bit.
We're going to take it up to 60 kilometers an hour.
It's a roundabout. Take second exit.
I did go straight ahead.
I am almost tempted sometimes. I mean, I don't know how you make them, but like, I know you can. to get a like Viva staff sat nav voice mod for the
that'd be
navigation.
I've done that in real life.
I could have. Yeah, you can record yourself. Yeah, I want
That'd be
JJ.
weird.
I want
That'd
JJ
be
going
weird.
turn left, and I could have Darius saying turn right, and I could have Andrew going go straight on the roundabout, okay?
What speed are we sticking at?
The goddamn Russian navigator.
Exactly. I can have the Romanian sat-nav voice mod.
But wait, can you really record stuff for soundpack?
Yeah, it's basically just like I'm pretty sure the points. I think you have to do something with Fmod, so like, but I don't think it's that hard. You can get them in there. But like in real life, some sat navs actually let you record stock phrases, so you can have your own voice, which I think is a bit weird. I would never listen to myself, but
That's a bit minuscule, sir.
the funniest one I remember having when I was younger, my dad had a what do you call it? James May sat nav voice. Sat nav. And it was dangerous. I kid you not. You'd be driving and he'd go turn left. Oh, cock! I mean right. It was just like dangerous.
You go the wrong way.
It did. It was really bad. It like he always changed his mind.
I had Ozzy Osbourne on mine.
Yeah. Who else was there? I mean, I remember my favourite thing I have on my Alexa, I say as it now goes off, stop, is the Grand Tour alarm clock, where like in the morning it goes, shall we wake him up? No. Are you sure? Well, he wants us to wake him up because he's set an alarm and then it's just Jeremy going, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's a beautiful way to start the day.
Imagine an alarm clock to start the day.
Imagine. I don't know. Imagine what?
I wouldn't have got up to 8 AM.
I thought you were gonna like break into song then, JJ. Imagine all the people.
Karaoke Convoy time, yay!
Oh dear. Do you know what I always thought? You know where TMP did that event where they had like the road signs like on a smart motorway?
That's real ops, you mean?
Yeah, real ops. You could have those, but you could have them as karaoke. So as you drive down the motorway, you could have a line of the song on the overhead sign. That would be beautiful.
Imagine that was partnered with TFM.
Exactly. They could have the karaoke version of playing through TFM, and as you drive down the road, you can sing along. I mean, it wouldn't work because everyone would be out of time, but still.
No, it'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
It would be rather amusing. Oh, what's come on now?
How would they change the lyrics though on the board against music?
I think they just have to have lots of different boards.
Oh.
It's like a bit like those rumble roads.
Oh yeah.
You can play a song on.
JJ, inform us when you increase.
I have up to 70. I think I said that.
Yes, I think
I didn't
shouted
know it
over him.
How far are you guys away from that place that starts with G?
We are.
I don't see a place on my
I
map.
can't see on my map, so we're not. The furthest I can see on my map is it begins with CERN and then I think an A, but I can't see it all.
I've just opened my map slightly on my sat nav thing, and all I can see is blue dots, me smack bang in the middle of it all, and my son at the back. It looks funny. Mind you, it does look good seeing a load of blue dots.
It does. There is something quite fun about driving along in a nice line.
It just makes the change to be able to drive like this and not have an idiot sideswipe you and stuff like that. Because we was in Calais the other day and it was
Calais.
I was there today.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Calais Sim 1 is an interesting experience to say the least.
It wasn't that bad for the honestly.
If you can get into on Sim 1, if you can get into Calais and out of Calais without having a smash, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
It's an error on.
It wasn't imagine what I playing pro mods.
I did it once on a Sim 1. I had an RLC battering ram in front of me, so it was okay.
So if you're gonna try out pro mods, try to go to Kirkenes, which is in the upper Norway, and try to go to the quarry there.
Oh yeah,
have fun. You will be expecting waiting times like 30 minutes.
Yep, there's a place called Kirkenes in pro mods, because the thing that's cool about pro mods is it's got loads of really like sort of narrow dirt roads. Like they've got some in Iceland as well. But yeah, the one in Norway is really busy. It's a bit like Calais, but on a dirt road to a quarry.
On a small dirt road.
Oh, that was close.
Can I ask which speed are we doing?
70 kilometers an hour.
70, okay.
Yeah.
Is that 70 miles an hour or 70 kilometres an hour?
Ah, kilometers.
Oh, I've got mine set to miles an hour.
It's
so I don't know what that is
44.
in miles.
It's
Yeah.
44. 44, yeah.
Right, no worries. Well, I've got
So is kilometers actually twice the mile?
Not exactly.
Kind of.
It's
no,
a bit.
it's
It's a bit
just,
weird.
it's about a mile and a half to 1 kilometre, something
Yeah.
like that, I think.
Ah, okay.
So
I
like,
just passed some with an interesting name.
no. So like, when you're driving, like the speed limit of these trucks is they're often limited to 90. That works out about sort of 56, 57 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah. But I know if you do jobs through World of Trucks, you are actually limited to 56 miles an hour. You
Yeah.
can't go over that.
That's why I'm not gonna drive these tours.
Whoa, he's lagging a bit.
Also, I just wait for TMP to go on 139 because I can buy a heavy haul flatbed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. I mean, I've already
That's
got
finally
that. but
ownable.
It'd be better
I think-
once TMP saw these updates out. It'd be much better.
I think we should make a convoy with only heavy haulage.
I think we'll definitely do one of those.
Mm.
And then with food tankers and that kind of stuff.
Okay, let's take the slip road. On your right.
What we doing?
Taking the slip road.
No.
It's the next
Oh, no.
one.
Who told me off for having Justin Bieber on the other day? Was it anyone in this convoy?
Ah! Crikey, that was close.
I don't think so.
Pardon me, Stan. Pardon me.
Bulgaria.
Holy macaroni and cheese.
Ah, Cyanide, you surprise me every time I speak. to you.
Hey, it's another word instead of cursing, so it's family friendly.
God, that
Holy
looks like
macaroni and
halfway
cheese
down.
with bacon, onion, and a nice spicy relish. There you go.
I feel sorry
Man,
for
I'm
you.
not. I became
Oh no, I
hungry
spoke
now.
about food. Damn.
What you started.
I've made myself hungry. Nobody else speak about food. I went not
Oh,
serving
I'm
you.
right. I've just had my tea. I'm sorted.
No. Oh my gosh.
Well, nice.
I had a nice kebab for my dinner.
Oh, you
I
did?
had, I had
Shush.
chicken and I had garlic and something chicken breasts.
Oh,
Maybe a spicy taco.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
nice.
that's
Mexican
Please
good
go
boy.
after the roundabout.
I'm going to have a pasta for my dinner.
Ooh.
But you still not had your dinner yet.
I've not.
Or maybe a beef tenderloin.
no. You
Or maybe a lobster.
Stop it.
You think I'm mayor? That's
You-
crazy.
Is it alright? I'll have some IKEA meatballs.
Ooh.
Wait, you want some?
Hang on, that's a big downgrade to a beef one. Like, kidding me?
How dare you?
I thought Cyanide would be happy if I had some IKEA meatballs.
Yeah.
Are they actually alright? I keep meaning to.
They're actually not. They're actually quite nice.
Are
The
they?
ones from. I tell you what, I recommend the most from IKEA though. They do this like fizzy pear drink. Like comes in like a wine bottle, but is divine.
Hmm.
I've went down to 60, guys.
Wait, you mean fermented pear juice? Because that's literally what it is.
The other thing I like from IKEA as well is you can get it on the hot dogs. They're like gherkin sauce. Oh,
Have you ever been to the IKEA?
How is gherkin sauce? That's a new
like
thing.
pickles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I always say that to
I don't
non-English
want that.
people, and they go, "What?"
Have you ever been to the IKEA in Sheffield?
I have.
Yeah, we went there once because my daughter's aunt works there. And I looked at it, I thought, this ain't much. Yeah, it took us 2 hours to walk around it. It's massive.
Yeah, they're enormous IKEAs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it
me
was like
to
a
touch
party
my
inside.
glasses now.
The interesting thing about IKEA though is they're all laid out the same. So
like
they
I say-
actually have a secret corridor of doors. So if you look at them online,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
so if ever I go in
Alright.
there and I don't want to like spend for ages trailing behind people walking slowly, pointing at every single item, you can
Right.
just go through the secret doors and then get where you want. And
I
the
didn't
staff
know
look
that.
the staff look at you really weird because they're like, "How do you know? How do you know where this goes?" And I'm
I mean,
like, "Hi."
those are things that
How
tell
do you
to
get
use
these?
them.
How do you go about finding out about the secret doors then?
If you just Google it, if you just put like IKEA secret
know.
doors, you'll probably find out.
The thing is, see
Oh,
here,
no.
they have like arrows pointing to them. Like
I've
the
never,
short-
Oh, do
you know
they?
what?
Really?
Yeah,
I've never,
right,
I've
yeah.
never noticed that.
Yeah, it's
Doors
weird.
that
Because,
take you through.
it's weird because like you'd think they'd just put a staff only sign on them, but they don't. So you can just sneak through.
No, it says like skip to.
Wait, that's
and, like,
illegal.
Yeah. They have some doors to skip, but there's loads of them.
Jay, are you still
Oh.
with us?
I can just imagine Stan coming in like the kitchen or something now.
Hello, mate. Just popping in to get a hot dog. That probably does have a staff only sign on it.
Or just that it was like he was like the secret left.
Well, it's like I remember seeing this thing of this Instagrammer who basically pretended to be on holiday for 2 weeks by going into an IKEA shop every day and taking a photo, like sat on a nice chair with like, because they sometimes put a backdrop behind it, and she like fooled like all her Instagram followers that she was on holiday.
How many IKEAs did they have to do? It's not like there's one like every town.
You could do it all in one IKEA. I think that she just went to the same one every
Oh.
day.
Oh, okay.
Someone in front of me is lagging slightly.
What town did you get? What town did you just go through last? You guys?
What's that?
We have just gone through Cernavodă.
How did you pronounce that so good? Oh, we've got a ferry to go on as well.
Oh,
Have we?
We're doing the ferry.
Yeah, we've won the ferry.
That'd be interesting.
Is that anywhere near that place starting with a G? I can't see it on the map.
Starting with a G, I can't see a
Yeah, it's just southeast of it.
Yeah. If you
Ouch.
you have another screen, do you have another screen, Terence, or just one?
Yeah, I've got two.
Because what you could do, if you go to like ETS2 map, what you can do is it basically will show you where everyone on TMP is, so you can keep track of us and see where we are.
I'm going to stop for a bit.
Because according to this, I'm 165 kilometres away from that place starting with a G, if this is correct.
Right, go around me.
We'll be going straight through it.
Oops.
Oh no, a truck to crash into. Smash.
No, don't.
Did you guys just say you're at that place already?
No.
We will be after we hit the ferry.
What, you have to use a fet?
We do the way we're coming. I don't know about which way you're going.
Yeah. One of our drivers has fallen back apparently.
Yeah, he's just pulled over. So you can
Alright,
keep
it's
going.
alright, Jay. Alright, mate. Yeah, go on.
5 to 8.
Yeah.
This one's going up.
Alright, no worries. Oh, my darling. Sorry
Brooksy
about that,
1211 is playing Flight Simulator. Nice.
Hey?
What are you speaking of,
Oh,
young
Wait, Stan,
child?
did you play Flight Sim that I gave you?
Oh no, I haven't played it yet.
Oh.
I was gonna download it, and then I like saw how long it would take. I was like, ah, ha, ha.
So you're saying you're lazy, Stan, eh? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I'm what?
Lazy.
Lazy. I am.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
very lazy.
Well, welcome to the club, I
You mean
must
you
say.
don't? I mean you don't have to pedal to get your computer working?
You have to feed the hamster to get the internet working.
Exactly. I have to wind the wheel, pull a
Oops.
lever,
That's how me old folks did.
use my breath to power the fans.
Yeah, you guys are going
I
at the
think this
ferry.
is the ferry coming up, boys.
It's a
Yeah.
complicated job. Oh, a tractor.
Sharp turn ahead.
Where does
Hang on a minute.
interest you, Stan?
Put my cigarette there.
oh, hello. What's just happened there?
I told you there was a sharp turn.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What has just happened there?
Has
Do we have
a little bum.
do we
Stop.
have an invincible bug?
I was just stopped minding my own business, and
Jay?
next minute I'm like 90
Come
degrees turned around. I was like, what?
Nice.
think I might got hit by somebody, but I don't know.
You got smacked by the
Yeah, I don't know
unknown
where we
force.
are on this map, but we're
Blame
going
it.
across
Blame
the
JJ.
ferry.
Yeah.
Somewhere between- I don't know where we are on that map.
Guys, watch out. When you travel with the ferry, there's a very small non-collision zone.
Oh really?
Oh.
I'm
Right,
going
is that other driver stop?
Yeah, if you keep driving, JJ,
Yeah, I'm gonna
well, I'll let you
So
know.
just drive out one by one each.
I don't know who that is. Can you get the name of on these? Is he on the server? Get the name of him, Jay. One of our drivers have actually stopped quite a way back. My son.
Yeah,
that
he's pulled over. He's. I think he needs to go and do something.
Oh right,
Oh.
yeah, that's right. He's pulled over for another reason, Jay. On. Right.
That's weird. It actually gives you a cinematic shot of the water. It's a shame it's dark.
It does. It's a
That's
strange
weird.
ferry. This one. It's the
Oh,
only
what
one
kind
that
of
does
this
it in
one
the game.
Ugh. Shame it's dark.
I've never seen this before.
No, neither have I. I don't
So
that's
notice I'm pulling out.
Yeah, he's taking a right. Just after the petrol station.
Well, we're going across on a ferry at the moment, so I don't actually know the name of the place where we are.
It doesn't start with a G by any chance, does it?
It doesn't, but it might do on the other side. Let me see.
There's not a save of it.
I think it's just I think this is just like the middle of nowhere, quite literally.
Indeed it is.
There's some caravans.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Romania, literally everywhere is kind of nowhere.
I'll knock on the door and go, Andrew.
I'm
Yeah.
scared to drive into the water here. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
there's-
you get an achievement for that as well. Nice.
You get an achievement for driving in the water.
Definitely not.
Keep it Viva anyway.
You'll get a nice bill.
You didn't get the cutscene.
But I thought Viva drivers always have priority, especially in water.
Well, gravity tends to have priority over us, unfortunately. That's one thing we can't change.
I'm coming into that place starting with G, so I've made it.
Is it Galati you're going to, Terence? Or whatever it's
That's
called?
the one.
Yeah, we're heading for that now.
Jay on. It's called
Yeah, that's the next
Galati.
day.
Yep,
Yeah,
they
go
don't do that.
Galati. Where we're going to.
Yeah, I can't pronounce names, but yeah, I've
Just following the road.
Hang on, everyone's disappeared. Which way am
We're
I
only a
going?
couple minutes out from it.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
just
Well,
I'm
follow that
following
road.
this guy that's in front of me because I'm not sure where I am.
Oh, rail crossing. Let's keep it slow there.
If you just
Otherwise
follow
I'm
that
gonna
road,
fly.
you can't really go wrong on it.
Oh, railway crossing, damn. Well, that's-
Yeah, be careful on that one. You might be flying on that one.
Well, it looked like my shortcut worked.
Have you intercepted us?
I think I'm just ahead of you guys.
You are.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Got Cupid looking in his crystal ball.
I can only go
Dan, are you over
to-
the crossing yet?
I am. We're all back on the main road now. So
Alright.
we
I
just
think
need
we're
to
just
catch
trying
up.
to fly
No,
down to catch
speed
up.
up.
Yeah,
Quite,
we'll
yeah.
do this.
That's it, I'm slowly getting people back now.
I'm pulling out, I've got some stuff to do.
Okay.
That's alright.
Thanks for the ride indeed, and have a wonderful rest of the convoy.
Yeah, JJ, we're all caught up now. so
Stay
you
up
can
ahead,
speed up.
boy.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah!
Right guys, we've got up to 50 kilometers an hour.
Can probably go a bit faster, to be honest. We're all nice
There's a
and
sharp bend
close.
though.
Oh, that is a good point.
We have a massive rail crossing here.
Bend plus speed plus Viva driver equals crash. So yeah.
I mean, what can only be described as a disused petrol station, as in like the pumps are there, but it's not in the game. If that makes any sense.
We should intercept you.
Are we going to be
Get the
pulling
head
up
off to
anywhere
the
along
right.
this route?
It's a roundabout.
Yeah, you're going right at the roundabout.
Oh, I might get to see you drive underneath me.
Kinky.
Indeed.
Most of the time, we might actually, with the timing.
Let's hope.
I'll tell you what, whoever's going first under there is going to look good. That looks absolutely weird with all the trucks going past them. Have I got flashy lights? I have as well. Forgot about that. Keep it, that looks really weird on the map.
It's like, I'm gonna get sideswiped. I know I'm not.
Of course you are.
And then I see you down there. Oh my gosh, I could take a very illegal shortcut. But
Oh,
I
hey,
wouldn't do that.
can't you just cut across there? It'd be a lot easier.
Well, you'd be at risk of a massive fine, but technically you could.
I mean, there's no police cars around.
It's a bit like when I smuggled myself across the border on yesterday's convoy.
You cheating.
Yeah, just don't
I
tell
can't
people.
believe he did that.
I
Yeah,
know.
actually,
Was that on the Adriatic Sea one?
I did it, yeah, in Pro Mods.
Yeah,
and
I'd love to have done that, but like I said, I don't have that on my maps yet.
Yeah. I had to run away from the policeman at great speed.
Yeah,
Wait, actually met a police boy.
There was a scary man in a police car, so I had to drive away very quickly. I didn't even have to use my bribe money, so it was great.
See, I don't have that.
Whoa! You just approached me where I am now.
Are we supposed to have the police thing turned on?
No,
Oh, that's all right.
don't worry,
It's-
yeah, no.
taking
Yeah.
on left at the
I do
roundabout.
behave myself.
Yeah, no, the event's profile has it turned off, because otherwise sometimes you'd get fines for stuff when like, it's a bit
Alright.
stupid.
Whoa.
I'll slot in where it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Or will you? Question mark.
I mean,
Let you in, I'm sure. If no one else does.
Sorry.
yeah, I'm third in the queue.
You must drive back to the very start of the convoy.
These roads are very
Hello all
wide.
day.
I'm surprised there's no other trucks coming the other way. We're lucky at the moment.
I've seen next to none since I crossed the border.
Actually, in terms of sort of pro mods, this gives you a bit of an idea about what pro mods is like. The whole map is basically got really cool, like roads like this. The newer SCS DLCs are a bit more pro mods-esque.
Even in my other game, like on the single player game, I've covered most of it. But I
Oh,
don't-
my sat-nav wants to take me that way. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
mine did, so.
I just think they were claiming wanting to go that way, just as like it's easy to go the roundabout.
I'm just following the truck in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I don't know where we are. We're at
Who's
Gallet.
that there? CL66ED. Is he just spawned to come and follow us? Somebody looks like he is.
You go left at the roundabout. You take a left at the second roundabout.
Hello, who's this? I've just gone past somebody.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
up
with
the
us
side
at
of
the
the road.
start, so... Dear, my controller disconnected, that's not great.
Oh, well, why aren't you on your wheel?
Cruise at
Because I took it off my desk again.
Why?
I know, after I said to you I wouldn't. I went, Junior, don't worry, I've got my wheel back on my desk and I'm not going to take it off. And then give it 2 days, I took it back off.
Why do you
Can
not
I
like
just
the
ask?
wheel?
No, I do, I just needed some space today.
What do you want to ask?
Do we know when the next convoy will be there?
If you go on the event page on the driver's hub, they're all showing up there.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
Almost had a bit of a moment coming off that roundabout then.
Yes, taking a left.
Better slow down.
See, I spent too much money on my wheel to just disconnect it.
That's what I
you'll have to frame it when it's not in use. I know, my eyes did
Let's
waft
just
slightly
say
when I saw
I-
your boxes.
I could put a deposit on a house for the same price I paid for it.
Oh wow.
I saw your wheel and I was like, woo! Nice. How is it though? Is it good?
I love it. I got the because I got the Formula V2 steering wheel and I've got a rally one as well for
Oh my God.
for when I play this.
I nearly did, and then I persuaded myself not to, but you've sort of tempted me again.
What's that?
Damn you!
It ain't good enough.
Yes, but thing is, it's a great wheel. But if you use one of those, which I have done before, it's like so different. I mean, Cupid will be able to back me up. Like you sort of think, oh yeah, the G29 is great, and it is. It's a good wheel. But as soon as you use one of them, you're like, holy
What's
smokes!
the difference though?
They're just like, they're just amazing. Like the force feedback can rip your arms off. Like if you're playing a racing game.
I mean, I feel like the force feedback on this would.
Oh no! This like often these wheels actually have an emergency stop button because it literally could rip your arms off.
Yeah, in terms of torque, like the power it puts out, the G29 puts out I think it's 4 Newton meters of torque.
Mm-hmm.
My Fanatec DD1 puts out 22 Newton meters of torque.
Yeah, so imagine the force feedback on a G29 on full and then times it by like.
I like toned it down a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So like if you're playing a rally game or like a racing game, it's really good. It just feels they're very nice to use. And you can like
force feedback is then different.
You can swap over like the attachments and stuff, so you can put different wheels on. So like if you're playing F1, you can put sort of like an F1 wheel on. If you're playing rally, you can put sort of a rally wheel on.
It's also direct drive, which means that the G29 is a belt-driven wheel, so you can feel all the little kinks where the belt goes round on the gears. With a direct drive wheel, you can spin it round and round and round and round and round, and it won't stop.
Yeah, there's no like, so yeah, if it's like not connected, you could just keep spinning it over and over again. It's all sort of computer programmed, which is nice because it means if you're playing a game like some of the truck mods as well in ETS where it's like the wheel rotation is 1080, not like 900. You can reflect that with your wheel, which is cool.
Sorry to interrupt you guys.
That's all right.
I just nearly folded into a fuel station.
Nice.
There's a lorry about 4 trucks in front of me that's got lights on the back of his cab. What DLC is that on?
Is it a Volvo? I think that's the only truck that can do it. It's part of the Volvo tuning pack.
I swear I've got that, but I haven't seen it. I'll have to have a
I
look.
think if you can see the lights on the back.
Yeah, you should. I think if you can see them, you've got the DLC. So yeah, if you've got a Volvo, the newer Volvo, you can put it on there.
I'll have a look at that later.
Guys, I'm going to take it up to 60 kilometers an hour.
Certainly, sir.
Can you do a cup of tea, love, please? Right.
So who's picking up Colorado for ATS this week?
There's 11 other guys here want a cup of tea.
I don't think I'm going to,
It
honestly.
has been in my wish list for a while, and
I
I'm
don't
ready
see any point.
to press chase.
I'll be buying it.
No, I don't see any business. I don't like ATS, that's the thing.
He says after I bought him an ATS DLC. Nice.
Yeah, but okay, I don't mind doing events in ATS, but I couldn't just like go and drive.
You
around.
see, I was always like that. When I first got ATS, I very nearly refunded it because I played it for like 10 minutes and went, "Oh!" But once you get into it, if you get yourself some nice mods, like, and the new DLC areas are amazing. Like, you can have a really, like, it's the sort of game that if I have ETS and ATS on my desktop, I'll just naturally press ETS. But I actually delete ETS off my desktop when I want to play ATS. So then I press ATS, and once you get into it, you really enjoy it. You just have to adjust slightly.
I don't like the
I opened
right
on a map
hand
for ATS the other day.
And when Pro Mods Canada comes out,
I'm looking forward to that.
They don't have roundabouts in ATS, that's quite annoying.
That's because they don't really have them in America. Put it like this, roundabouts in America are that rare that they have to put a one-way sign on them, so people know that it's not a junction.
It's just something about doing 80 in Nevada on a highway. And it's
There
legal.
is.
It's just,
It's
that, isn't it? That
with your engine rumbling,
yeah.
and you've got this long like hood in front of you. There is something. Once you like get used to the difference in driving them and get used to the game, it's good fun. Yeah, I think definitely in terms of the base game, like the customization isn't amazing, but if you've got some nice mods in there on single player,
I don't even pick this route out, but it's a nice route.
So it was me.
I'd love to take credit, but I can't.
You like the last route you picked, Stan.
Excuse me, that was actually a nice route. The reason it was fast and we didn't get to take in the scenery was because we did it at about 100.
It was
See,
Well,
90.
I
can't
can't control the game. I can't control the game time. That's not my problem.
But it's just nice to drive along and not have idiots coming the other way.
Yeah.
And it's weird. It's so quiet.
You obviously
haven't
encountered me yet. I'm normally
What's that,
an
a
idiot.
normal game?
You said you haven't seen any idiots coming the other way yet. I haven't made an appearance yet. Hang on.
Whoa!
He says
Someone
as
nearly
he
hit me in the back
gives someone a little tap on the back bumper.
Yeah, somebody nearly gave me a tap then. I don't know who it was. I think that might be you, Stan, that's behind me. I'm not sure.
No. There is actually someone coming the other way, I think.
Wolf. He's waiting to get in. Someone can let him in.
Ah, okay.
I'll just join in on the back again. That's fine.
He's magicked himself back. I'll let him out in front of me, guys, if you keep going.
Okay.
Can join the cool corner.
I'm gonna go in front now.
Oh, well, I can easily drive on the bumper of the truck in front if you prefer. No, I'm joking. I'll let you in.
Is everyone looking forward to a slave race starting?
Ah, that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Convoys at this time will just die. Everyone will be eating their tea before I'm a celeb. No. It's alright, we can hold on to the Americans.
I'm calling Mo Farah to win already.
I did start doing events. After early for it.
We could, open I'm a celeb on the other monitor. That's a shout.
That is a shit, that is.
Except,
the thing is, most events finish before 9.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's delayed.
I know there's an event on at 9 o'clock GMT time on American Truck.
Yeah, I think that's an American, like, can name more for the Americans.
Yeah, they're designed for like the American time zones, but like by all means you're more than welcome to go. But that's why some of them are later on. Like you'll occasionally see one that's like 3 in the morning our time, and you'll be like, why the heck is there an event then? But it's for like the Asian time zones. Because we have people from all over the place here, which is nice.
It's great. It's like when you're driving around and you get all these different languages, and you're like, what are they saying? I don't understand them.
Yes, I remember a slightly scary experience once of driving somewhere and hearing somebody talking in what sounded like Russian, and then hearing my name in the middle of it. Like, Russian, Stan. Russian, Stan. And I'm like, what are they saying? I don't know.
Talking about me.
That was Promo Convoy, wasn't it?
It was, and it was the angry man who came and blocked me in and wouldn't let me go.
I remember that event.
Because apparently I drove through a red light when it was green, but anyway. It makes you doubt yourself though. He was like going, report, but I think in hindsight he was maybe trying to tell me not to report him. I'm not sure. What?
It's weird because my son got banned for blocking because he had a crash and didn't press F7 quick enough.
What, just
That's
now?
why they banned him.
Wait, is that just now?
No, this was about a week or two ago. We got a week's ban, right? We were coming out of Aberdeen, and he took one of the bends a bit too quick. 3 of them all smashed together, and the road got blocked for literally a couple of seconds, and 3 of them got banned for blocking because they didn't press F7 quick enough.
I've blocked George, but I've blocked George for like a minute and just got away with it.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on like the area you're in. If it's if there's nobody else around.
It was a game moderator that actually had them banned. Believe it or not.
If like there's no one else around, quite often they'll won't. But if it's like a busy area, then sometimes they will.
Yeah.
It depends on the moderator as well. There's varying levels. Some moderators let pretty much anything go. Some will ban people for like
stupid little things.
For crossing a solid white line because it's dangerous. So it depends.
He wants to work over in Calais then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I have seen one before though who literally positioned himself on a junction near Calais and just watched every person going in the wrong lane to try and get through. Just ban.
Is that the guy that streams on Twitch?
He does.
Yeah, I watch all the time.
Rather amusing.
Wait, who is this? There's loads of them though.
Oh, flip it! No, I can't.
Sounds like I need to check out this stream.
But yeah, quite a lot of the moderators stream, so it's quite interesting to watch.
I
if
think
you have to.
that guy that runs that
What's
he's
that?
quite
Sorry,
good.
what media platform is that on? Is that on Twitch?
Twitch,
Yeah.
most of them, yeah.
I might have a look at that. 'Cause I don't really go on it much. My son does, so I'll get him to show me. I think.
He's
You've
taking
got
a
one
left
truck
here.
out one way and a load of trucks going the other way.
Yeah, I think he's pulling off.
Or are you going to get some diesel?
Careful, the tram tracks, guys, quite bumpy. If you'll be like me.
Who is my next victim now? Hello.
I like that. Who is mine?
It makes it sound like he's going to hit everyone in each convoy event.
Why is everyone going faster than me? I'm stuck at 37 miles an hour.
That's what I'm doing. If you need to speed up to
I think
close
it's
them
a
down.
speed limited area. I think.
Yeah,
I can't
it is.
remember.
The truck in front of me has just flown off.
He might have just come out of it. I'm not sure.
I've not increased the speed.
Yeah, the area
Someone
ends.
behind
So,
me,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're still in the speed area because I've got my cruise control start at 61, but it'll let me do 60.
Yeah, it's
And we're
taking
just
a
coming round left
roundabout.
at the lights now, JJ.
Yeah.
I've just went for the roundabout. You're going left, is it?
Oh, turn the indicator off, that'll help.
Yeah, kind of went round that roundabout slightly too quick.
Aha.
Going that way here. I hope I'm going the right way, everybody.
You are.
Take
I
a
think
right
you
hand,
turn
go
left up here, is it?
Left on the roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. I see him indicating in front of me now, yeah. Oh, I like
Oh,
driving
I've
through
turned my
here.
engine
It's a
off by
nice little
accident.
town this
Nice. Yeah,
It's
it
all
is.
right.
Scary, I thought.
So yeah, this is basically like the closest SCS ever get to like a pro mods map. This area is nice.
Is it that
This
way
is the
down,
latest DLC in this game. So.
Ooh, that's weird. That's a bit of a
mate? Sorry, I
tight
went the
turn.
wrong way round the roundabout, but cut across it is quick. It's easier to get round it the way I've done it.
Just
Don't
use the
come
middle
round
as
that way.
an island.
Ah, shit.
Have you gone back down to 50?
Hang
Yeah,
on a minute,
we're
hang on a
doing
minute.
it.
What are we doing here? Whoa, that's tight, isn't it?
That's what she said.
I was so desperate to make that joke.
Of everyone to go there, it was a staff member. Nice.
I had to, I'm sorry.
Nice.
I normally do that on stream and Steve Woods kicks off me for doing it.
I just hate that line. It's just like,
I'll come out of it and then he's there, really?
When people first started saying that, it was amusing. It has become a bit
yeah, it does get a bit annoying, doesn't it?
overused. In that, you see, in that instance, it was quite funny. It's just when people say it about something that just like isn't remotely related whatsoever. Like, oh, that's a big parking space. Yeah, you should be able to accelerate now.
I did the exact same.
Actually, no, maybe not.
No, yeah, now.
Don't worry, I've got
Here we
the
go.
route, so I know where we're going.
That's it, here we go. I'm starting to speed up now, so. No,
I'll give Smart Wolf a little push.
Cupid, do you need a small push, yeah? Just a
Why
small
is everyone
one.
disappearing?
Don't worry, I think they've got out the speed restriction. So.
Yeah, that's all.
No, I think that's what it is. We're stuck in it. That's it. We're picking up now. That's it. We're on. Here we go.
I'm not turning for
rocket.
fuel.
That's alright.
Here comes
You guys
rocket
are taking the slip road on the left, the 28 it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Found you. There we all go. Whoa, slow down.
Got 580 kilometers from the back left. Nice.
Nice long event, this one.
Cheers, we thought we'd treat you. I know.
How I had to bite my tongue then.
That's why I'm here, because I thought you wouldn't be able to cope with JJ for that long, so I'd provide some entertainment.
Oh, okay, Stan.
Are you saying
I mean, you
JJ's
get-
boring?
What's going on here?
He gets a bit dreary after a
Which
while.
way are we going? I'm lost there.
Keep
We're
going
to get
straight.
diesel. Yeah, no, sorry about that. I
Yeah, it's alright.
apologise.
Yeah, you just keep
It's threw me
straight.
for a minute. He's pulled in to get some diesel, isn't
Yeah.
he? Right, am I straight up here?
Turn
Yeah,
left
you
up there.
See,
Yeah.
if you follow
I think
the
the
road,
road you just go straight.
yeah, follow
on.
the road round to the left.
Yeah, I've got it. Thank you. Yeah, I see him now. See the back end of it now. Oh, back down, slow down.
Take the speed up to 60.
Yeah, we're all in a nice line. That is okay.
Yeah, to get to go body 60 though, to set your cruise control is quite difficult. There we go. Take my hoodie off. 2-1.
Is it a Viva Trucking hoodie by any chance?
No, it's not actually. I'd quite like one, but I've got one. Just a super dry one.
Merch plug. Dun, 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 dun. Fancy yourself a Viva Trucking hoodie? Head online to www.viva. No, joking.
There's Teespring. We have
I gotta
Yeah,
try
yeah, I
and, yeah, I gotta try and pick one up by Christmas.
Yeah,
They
you
are
busy?
nice. I recommend.
yeah.
Are you busy?
But you haven't even got one, have you?
I have.
Did you? When did you get one?
I've got one of the old ones.
Oh, okay. I think I'm one of the new ones.
Quad actually still owes me some merch. How rude.
Is that true? Well, you get your Christmas card, you might send it with that.
I want the jumper and I want the mug as well.
He only transferred me my $10,000 wage a month, and not my hoodie. How rude. And you all think I'm joking.
I thought you would get some merch if you become a staff member.
Say again, Steve.
Are
I
the
thought-
hoodies a good price to buy?
Yeah, they're not too bad, and they're quite nice material as well.
No, I
Yeah, because I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking I might get one of them when I get
In
paid.
terms of like the normal, quite often when you buy something off someone's merch, you get like a horrible.
Yeah, you get a horrible material.
Yeah,
and
it's
that,
actually
don't you?
quite nice. But it's by no means like the finest material in the land.
Yeah,
It's
I
quite
can't
nice.
Oh no, that's fair enough, isn't it? But
What I was going to say is, I suppose you don't get merch free for becoming staff.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't know.
Maybe you do.
Oh.
maybe you just keep
it's
it quiet.
See, I can get my own merch for free because I partnered with the company that makes it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to buy a hoodie or something soon.
Nice.
Are you going to go wearing it?
Probably.
You see, I've always been so tempted to go to like Truck Fest in my Viva hoodie, see if I see anyone else,
I would go in it.
and then probably get scared and run away as soon as I saw someone else.
Free.
There's a question for you. On the advert for Viva Trucking, it says we're recognised by a real life trucking company. Can I ask, does anybody know who that is?
It's Knight Transportation in the US.
Really?
Yeah, a fairly big
Wow.
company. I think they've recently bought Swift. I think I might be wrong. Let me check,
Wow.
and it's them not to crash.
So yeah, because I have heard of Knights before. Isn't they the big haulage company that do breakdowns and all that as well?
They're the red ones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they've been on telly. I think I swear they have.
Yeah, they own Swift now, which is cool. So yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've definitely heard of Knight.
But yeah, they're part of America's largest truck fleet, so pretty
Tell you
cool.
what though, it's good to be recognised by an actual company for a VTC, really.
I think we're the
Yeah,
only
it's
one
nice.
that is.
We are
that
the only VTC that's recognised by a real truck.
And we're the only VTC to have a lot of things, to be fair.
Yeah, we're.
We have like
You
quite
are-
a lot that other places don't have.
You made the right decision.
Yeah, well, like I said, I heard a few of the adverts going out on Truckers FM.
But we had Prime as well.
yeah, I mean, Viva was the one that caught my ear, really, more than anything. And I thought, I'll have a look at it. So I went on the website and just checked it out, read up on it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a try when my son got a van. I've got nothing else to do, so I thought I'd give it a try. And got accepted, so I'm buzzing, you know what I mean? And to be able to do your own logs and everything, I love that.
Yeah. And of course, it's the only VTC to get a special stand, so I mean, it automatically wins.
I've recommended it to some of my friends on it.
Nice.
I spent 2 weeks researching VTCs before I decided on Viva.
It took me about 5 minutes to decide. I just got, my friend was in here, so I just jumped.
Yeah, Viva was just by chance, like, just the one I chose to join.
How long has these VTCs actually been going? Because like
So some have been going for quite a long time. We've been going for 4 years now.
Jesus, and I've only just found out about them. Like doing,
Well,
like it's like the TruckersMP. My son's only told me about that a couple of weeks ago, and I've been looking after stuff like this ever since I've started back 18 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never really gone into looking at it all until my son mentioned it, and I was like, I've been trying to do that for years. Oh, that's a nice bend.
I mean, I only started playing ATS about 2 months ago.
Bloody hell.
Never played it before.
Yeah, I mean, I played ETS when it first, ETS2 when it first came out, and then I basically got bored with the game because not much really changed. And it was sort of late 2018. I saw someone streaming it. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And I sort of looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, they've done this, and that was when I re-downloaded.
Yeah, well, I played ETS2 for a long time, but ATS I just never took interest to. One of my friends said there was nothing to it compared to ETS, so I never bothered.
Yeah, that was like me. And then
I would love to get my mitt. I would love to get my mitts on the original version of the game.
I have
back 18 years ago. Honest to God, it was called something Convoy. It was called, right? And it was based in America, and that got me hooked.
Was it 18 Wheels of Steel? Because that was
Sorry?
they got a Convoy. They've got a
That's
Convoy.
it. Yes, 18 Wheels
Yeah.
of Steel. That was it. Yes, yes. I had the original version of that, and that's what got an old friend of mine got me hooked on it, and I've been playing it ever since.
I've taken the speed down to 40.
Yeah, it's pretty windy.
That's some bend, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not been in Viva that long. I've only been here since December last year.
I've actually been here longer than Stan.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so you've been here longer than Stan, I guess more roles than you.
Really?
Yeah. I only started staff like a few months ago though. Well, actually July I started.
I'll tell you what would be nice. I'll tell you what would be nice. The actual owner of Viva coming on one of these convoys.
He does sometimes.
He does sometimes.
He's in LA, so they're quite often
right,
they're quite
so
often when he's at work. But like if he's
Yeah.
around or like a weekend, he comes in every now and again when he's got a chance.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's just done something on Discord, haven't they? Just made an announcement. I didn't get a chance to read
Yeah,
it.
quite it's just the
Nearly. Sorry about that. I nearly went into the back of someone.
But yes, I try to show my face as much as I can.
Yeah, I think a few of us misjudged how tight that one was.
Yeah, so did I. I went like right
Yeah.
into the side of the road.
Who picked
I think
this?
I'm the
This
only
is
one that's
amazing.
prepared for this.
This is brilliant. I love this.
This is one of the best things about convoys, though, especially like you basically just get taken down these roads, and you're like, oh my gosh, I never knew this existed.
Do you know
These
what? I'm going
new
to look.
areas.
I'm going to look for this road during the day.
Yeah,
but that's the only
that's
problem
what I
with
quite often do, especially when some of the convoys on pro mods, you'll find roads that you're like, oh my gosh, wow, and then go back in single player and enjoy them, or back in TMP in the daytime or whatever. Take them at your own pace.
The best thing to do when you're playing single player is if you set your navigation route to small routes only, you get all the best. You get all the best routes.
On pro mods, that option is amazing.
No, just come and have a look at this road.
Are these bends
Before
ever
we get
going to
to
end?
the end of it.
All I can see on the map's bends. Roads.
It's a I'm glad we're not going down the hill. to be
No.
honest.
That would be
Are we going
scary.
up?
I've been on more bendy
I
roads than
couldn't
this.
tell.
There's in a few weeks I'm gonna.
Jayon, stop swearing. Sorry about the language in the background. My son's just hit another truck.
Alright.
No, I didn't get a truck. Oh, right. I get a wall. Yeah, wall.
Jumped out in front of him.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
In
da.
a few weeks in a few weeks I'm doing a convoy down this really tight narrow Spanish road.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Is that
that's
on
a
the
very.
events?
Yeah, that's
I can
good.
vouch for that. That's a very nice road.
It can be quite busy though, so.
Whereabouts is it?
It's in Spain.
Wow.
It's on the
Valencia and
Slow
Rome.
on
down,
Chrome
slow down.
yeah,
I nearly hit
it's-
someone then.
Is that the one that's on the events page now?
Yeah, it's up
Yeah.
on the event page now.
Okay, I
Yesterday.
attended and put it down for 10 earlier on.
Yeah, I started
I
that one
need to
out.
put an event up, don't I?
Yes.
I see,
After this
yeah.
one event, you can put one up, Stan.
I should.
I can give you a route if you really want.
Excuse me, I do not need your inferior routes. Thank you very much.
We all don't mind it.
Ooh! Staff getting
These
feisty.
things are nuts.
All we have to remember, JJ, is who's been in Viva less time than you? Me.
You.
Who has
Yeah.
more roles than you? Me. So,
You've
shush.
been in staff longer.
Pipe down.
Fight.
I'm only joking. I'm not quite sure how I managed it actually. Well, I do. Bribe money, very
Has
useful.
Viva got its own radio channel, Bonnie?
No.
We don't, but it would be
That's
quite
a
cool.
shame. Yeah, I'd BJ it. Cracky, these things.
Do.
Don't want coming to the end of it now.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're done with the windy bit.
Yeah, I will. I'd have had another event announcement whilst we still got an event
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
You see,
Then we're just
this
coming
is,
off a bit now.
this is how it gets nice.
Yeah, it's an American event. It's just went out.
It is.
That road, I'm definitely going back
And
to
we're
back
off
in
the
days.
bends now, JJ.
Alright, we're going back up to 60 kilometers an hour.
But yeah, I've only been staff since May, but it seems like 5 years to be honest.
You say it's only been staff since May.
I have.
Well, you've got up the ranks pretty quick. Must love you.
I
I
know.
know this sounds a bit weird, but with Christmas coming up, I've
Yeah.
got the DLC for Christmas paints. Some of you might have saw it. I pulled in one earlier. The truck all done up in Christmas stuff. Can we do a convoy with the Christmas DLCs?
I'm sure we will probably have an event where people will be able to use the Christmas paint job
Yeah.
if we want to. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd
No,
be
I
cool.
think
So
I
it's
do it.
something we've done before, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know TMP do their own Christmas convoy, but I was thinking about doing my own one, for just Viva. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely Christmas convoys.
that's-
So I know
when I
we've
read
looked
that-
into.
The only reason I asked is when I read the event page, it said truck any truck but must look good. That's why I've done it up as Christmas. I didn't realise.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, for most convoys, it's this purple and white off the events profile. But for some events, it will say there you can. I mean, not that often, but like for example, Christmas or like a Halloween convoy thing where there's like a DLC skin pack or something. Quite often, you can have a.
Yeah, because
use that
I've got
if
the
you
Christmas. I've got the Christmas skin pack. I didn't want to get the Halloween one.
wish.
Oops, slow down a bit.
If they're bringing in that Christmas present delivery again, like last year, or do that
I
like
suspect they probably will do because it was quite popular. So
yeah.
I did enjoy
Oh,
that.
for those of you who live in England, talking about Christmas, you heard about the Coca-Cola truck tour?
Yeah, it's been cancelled, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
found out today.
joking.
I was gutted. I go to that every year in where I live, and I
So
was
did
gutted because it's not coming.
I used to
Not
put
fair.
that. You guys
it's
are
alright.
right.
I'll there anyway. I'll paint a red truck and come and drop some coke off this man. Take up
Yeah,
a
make it
cargo.
right there.
I tell you what, we could make it a promotional delivery I'll do that. I'll make a promotional delivery for beverages. As the Coca-Cola truck's being cancelled, you need to deliver some beverages yourself. I'll set that one up.
Is that who you work for, Lester?
Christmas time.
At Christmas? Got me singing Christmas songs.
Christmas songs are allowed now. It's past.
Ow!
No,
right.
no.
Hang on.
It's past bonfire night. So.
Oh, Stan, you're wrong.
Well,
It's December, they're allowed.
Stuck on a barrier.
No. It's very specific. So Christmas songs are allowed after bonfire night.
Oh,
Christmas,
shit. No,
Christmas.
I'll have to catch up with you. I'm gonna.
That's alright. That's alright. You should get off it there.
Yeah, I'm off it. I'll just swing around. Hang
You
on.
just do a little.
I'll give you some room.
the fact there's a few music channels on Sky with Christmas songs on now is a bit alarming.
Yeah. Sorry about that, boys.
That's alright. I allow Christmas songs from after bonfire night. Christmas decorations, they're not, in my head, not allowed any earlier than like the last week of November at the earliest.
There's a house near where I live nearby that's got Christmas decorations up already.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's always one.
Yeah,
The
that's
town
awesome
where-
if it's the one.
Yeah, the town where I live, there's a few places here that have got the Christmas decorations up.
There used to be a
Believe it or not.
shop near me that was hilarious. After Easter, I kid you not, after Easter,
Oh,
they would put up Halloween decorations, and then straight after Halloween, it would be Christmas.
Christmas.
But like for a period from Easter to October, they'd have Halloween decorations up, which made
Yeah,
it
it's like one of the houses here, they actually start putting their decorations up at the beginning of October, like building it all up, and their light turn on is on the 1st of November.
There's someone who lives near me who
Truck that's in front of me, you got your hazard lights on, mate, we'll support you
does
up.
it for charity.
And I was waiting for you.
Oh right, is that you? No worries, sorry
yeah,
about that.
we can communicate through
That's my
Discord.
fault, that's my fault, sorry, I clipped the barrier.
There's a what do you call it? A house near me where the guy does it for charity, and I kid you not, like the amount of lights he has is insane.
I've seen that on telly where people do that.
Yeah, it's like a massive house, but his is
Yeah.
he's like an IT. He owns an IT company, so he's got it all set up through like a computer, so like he can control them and play music.
Yeah.
Dance with the music. It's mad.
Yeah, I saw something like that on telly once, and the guy, like, prior to the actual main switch on, I think it was about an hour before the switch on, his computer went down,
Oof.
and he sat there literally crying his eyes out,
Yeah.
trying to work out how he can get it all going. And one of the neighbours called out the electric company. They come out quick, got it all sorted, got him up and running 10 minutes before the actual due to do the
Oh,
switch.
nice.
Yeah,
I
you're going
couldn't believe
straight
it.
ahead at the roundabout then, taking a right.
Yes, boss.
Alright.
No problem.
But like the best thing is if you set up the
Sorry, I'm laughing
Christmas
at the
mode
song.
on a Tesla. If you've got a Tesla,
Oh,
that's pretty cool. There's a little dance with the doors.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I'm going
Play
to
some
50 now,
Christmas
guys.
music.
Sorry, my son's just come off of all them wiggly bends we just went through.
Yes, I'm quite glad I'm not on my wheel actually, because I think my arms would be hurting
It's not that bad.
to all that turning.
How fast is the Convoy speed? I thought it was 60.
It's going 50 now. Ben's
I've
going
just
up.
discovered a Volvo dealer.
Nice.
But this what gets me though, in single player, I've literally covered virtually every road. Now I'm having to do it all again with the Viva. On the Viva profile, got to do it all again. No, they're brilliant, Jay. They're not a death trap. Did you hear that? My son said, he goes, them roads are a death trap, he nearly come off of it.
Should go to Iceland.
I was going to say, get yourself on Iceland in Pro Mods if you think that's a death trap. This is 27 death traps in a long continuous line that you can't
That
get out
Convoy
of.
was fun.
What, you on about
Yeah,
up Norway way? Up near Norway, that is.
No, in Iceland there's snow.
Is that on
so-
Pro Mods?
On Pro
Yeah.
Mods, yeah, there's snow. And we did a
I'm so
convoy
glad
up
to
there
get
once.
this sorted out.
Yeah,
What I
it's-
might do, I think after we've done this convoy, I might come off, and see if I can get this all sorted out with the DEF.
Yeah, by all means. If you need any help with it, feel free to ask in help and questions, and I'll sort you out.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Thanks for that. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Probably doing our Iceland convoy like at the start of December, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Iceland convoys are good.
I just have the idea of doing my Christmas convoy in Iceland, but if we're doing presents, I don't think that would go very well.
It'd just be nice to drive in the snow to see what it's like. I like.
Yeah, also if you're doing the World of Truck, it might mess up when you're in Ireland.
I don't think we should. I just
map.
have that. It would be cool, but I think
we could definitely do. And of course, if you guys ever have any sort of ideas about where you want a convoy to be, or like a route that you've driven and you think that's cool, you can let someone from events know.
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely keep that in. Brilliant.
Even though I'm the hidden event staff member, because I don't show up as event staff, but I am really. Shh.
I mean, I've got, like I say, on my normal profile, I've literally covered virtually every road.
Put pro mods on that and you will cry. You will have many more roads to discover. The size of that map, especially with the Middle East add-on, is insane.
Definitely, I will definitely have a look at it.
And then if you add Rust map on top of that.
Oh, if you do a Wombat and add like Rust map. Wombat, there's a guy called Wombat, if you don't know, who's a YouTuber, who sort of his specialty is the map. He does lots of map combinations of map mods and gets them to work all together. He pretty much created the entire world in a map by connecting basically pro mods, then Russia, then an Asian map. The Great
Imagine connecting this up to America.
Some people are like, oh, imagine if SCS did that. I mean, they never will, but it would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Other map mod I highly recommend is Grand Utopia.
Oh yeah, I think
if you've never gone on that, that's a really nice map. It's basically a French guy who created it. It's like a 1-to-1 scale map. So the time in it passes as if like real time. So every minute in game is an actual minute.
Oh, really?
And basically in this game, depending on where you are on the map, it speeds up. So TMP, it's the same across everywhere. So everyone has the same time. But in single player, you get like in English cities, it's like times 15 time. I think in normal cities, it's like times 10. Well, basically his is 1-to-1 scale. So like you get it and you're like, oh, this isn't a massive map, but like to drive around, the sort of speeds are reflected as realistically as possible. So like it is a very nice map.
Yeah, I mean the other day, I thought like one of the achievements on Euro Truck is journey over 2,000 miles, delivery over 2,000 miles. I thought I'd give it a try the other day. Just shy of 5 hours it took me to do that job.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever done a job 5 hours.
Yeah, it was about somewhere between 4 and 5 hours I think it took. Like by the time I stopped a few times along the way to do things in the house, I think it took me just shy of 5 hours to do it all. But I think if I hadn't have stopped, it would have took me about 3 hours, I think.
Well, again, get yourself pro mods and you can get yourself some very long routes. I took one from.
I'm definitely going to have a look at it.
I took one from basically the westernmost point of Ireland all the way down to the end of Iraq. That was a very long drive.
Yeah, the one I'd done the other day, it was from Istanbul, and I think it went somewhere in England. I know that much, or was it up in Norway? I can't remember now. But it was a long track. No, sorry, no, it wasn't Istanbul. I just remembered it. It was in the far south of Italy.
Yeah, you can get long jobs
south
from
of
there.
Italy,
Yeah.
And I went right up to the top end of Norway somewhere. I remember it now, yeah. I'm in your... Sorry. Where are we? Because I ain't got the faintest idea where we are.
No, if I went in the middle, you know,
They're just coming in necessity.
We'll be there soon.
Yeah.
In the end.
At the back, I'm 185 kilometers till the end, so not too far now.
I can't remember what we
Not that
10
far.
hours long then. I'm 172, 171.
Yeah.
I'm at 178 and I'm in the middle.
So yeah, here's a prime example of so that's a prime example of this game, how it basically speeds up the rate at which you travel kilometers, because like there's no way that our convoy's like 12 kilometers long. But, like in that Grand Utopia map, every it's 1-to-1 scale, so like every kilometer you drive, like I thought I'd like done something weird to the game when I first got in it. I was like, why is the time not changing? Why is it saying I've still got this long to drive? It's like you look at the map and you think, oh, that's not very big. But like the time it actually takes you to drive from place to place is like 1-to-1.
Realistic.
So if you get a job that says it takes 2 hours and 6 minutes, it will take you 2 hours and 6 minutes.
That sounds wicked. That really does sound good.
It's basically, it's a French guy who did it. It's basically modelled after like a sort of, it's not a real place. It's just like lots of different like bits of architecture and stuff. He's basically made into this sort of pretend place called Grand Utopia, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going straight ahead at the roundabout.
Where do you download it?
Sorry, say that again.
Straight ahead at the roundabout. We're going.
Right.
Is this the Grand Utopia on Steam or something? On the workshop?
No, it's I will put a link in voice chat when we pull over. It's you basically go to his website and then it's just a Google Drive link. You can download it off him.
Definitely be having a look at that.
But no, I highly recommend.
Is it an actual game as well, though?
No, it's basically like one thing you have to do is if you're going to use it, you have to create a new profile, because what you have to do is, I don't know if you've ever noticed when you create a profile, there's an option called Playing Module.
Yeah.
And normally it's grayed out and selected on Europe, but when you put Grand Utopia in, it's like a drop down. And you basically click down and select Grand Utopia because it's a completely independent map.
Oh yeah.
Whereas, maps like Pro Mods basically add on to the base map. This is like a completely independent map. The other thing that I do is I get myself there's a nice tandem mod, a Carey tandems by Cast, which is, because some of the roads are like tiny, you can take like a tandem truck down, like a rigid, which is good fun.
Sorry about that, I was just going around the bend. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, me and Terence were on this road yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday,
Yesterday? Or was it Saturday?
If you look on the map, it looks like a pair of scissors.
It actually does as well.
I'm glad somebody said a pair of scissors, is all I'll say. That's more mature than we normally get, so I'm impressed.
What else does it look like, Stan?
Now, boys, come on.
What does it look like, Stan?
Genitals.
Now that does look good. We should all pull up on that bridge and take a picture. That would look brilliant.
Behave yourself, JJ.
That really looks good as you come across there.
Stan knows that every time we go to one of them junctions now when you point that out.
Stan also knows that it's annoying because he can't say anything. Professional Stan must stay as professional Stan.
Wait, guys, go 60 kilometers now. I just realised I'm going very slow.
I'll probably go a bit quicker than that, although we are pulling.
I'll slow down.
I don't want too fast.
Yeah, we don't want to cause an accident at the end.
We're doing 6 minutes.
Hello, we've got some other people joining us.
There's people crossing in ages.
And yeah, we haven't seen anyone. It's because this is the latest DLC to the game, so it's probably the least owned one. So the majority of people, the majority of people who play TMP tend to have the base game and the base game only, which is why Sim 1 sort of Calais areas are so rammed.
Yeah, I only got this a few days ago, so I could take part.
Nice. So it's a nice DLC.
Yeah, it looks like those people are ahead of us, by the way.
The funny thing about the servers is TMP did an experiment once to see how many people intentionally joined Sim 1, and they moved Sim 1 right to the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
And everybody just joined the arcade server that they put at the top. Because people just assumed it was Sim 1. So then it was like the fullest the arcade server had ever been. So it's a combination of, you get some people who join Sim 1 because it's Sim 1 and it's busy, but a lot of people a lot of people just click it because it's the first one in the list. So it's quite interesting.
We can't blow our horns going.
So what if they put pro mods up there then?
Well, you'd have to have pro mods installed, but like I guess more people would probably join it if it was right at the top of the list.
You guys going straight ahead at that roundabout?
You'd be surprised, like people I've spoken to before who didn't even realise you could scroll that server list down. They didn't know there were servers underneath.
Imagine trying to go in an event and not.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to go on the pro mods the other day, and it said, "No, you can't do on this. You need certain DLCs." I was like, "Ah!" That's when I started looking about the pro mods.
So yeah, as long as you have all the map DLCs, you can use pro mods. The one thing it does do on TMP, which is a bit weird, because basically TMP doesn't use your local copy of pro mods; it uses the one on the server. It basically just verifies you have it in your mods folder. So when you try to when you go to load up the game, it will tell you like missing dependencies, and it will list all the pro mods files and say that they're missing. But you can just click through that, and it will only do that the first time you load up the event profile, and then after that it will won't do it again.
All right.
But like that quite often confuses people.
When I tried it the other day, it kept saying, "No, you can't do it. You need this." I was trying to sort it all out, and I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Yeah,
then I realised
sounds like it's the dev
I realised that the DLC was missing. The DF. File.
Yeah, the def file. Yeah, basically what the def does is the def basically makes it from being a generic sort of map mod to being more tailored to your PC. So there's certain settings in there that you can change. So like if you're playing on a higher end PC, you can turn up the scaling, stuff like that.
Right.
Through the actual.
I don't know about all that.
Just leave it how it is. It's set to like most people just leave it.
See, I turned up the interior sound on mine.
Yeah, you can do things like that. It basically just if you want the game to be a bit louder on the inside or whatever. I mean, nowadays it's not as relevant because you can do it through the sliders in game with Fmod. But like when you used to not have those, it was quite useful. You can like change the colour of like the discovered roads as well. So like normally they go that sort of yellowy colour. You could change it to go different.
Yeah, that's what I've got them going yellow. Yeah. Because I ain't done none of these roads on this profile, so they're all going yellow again. In fact, I've done them on my other profile, so I had that. How far we got left to go?
3 minutes.
Is that all?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes real time though.
That's in real life.
Yeah.
Oh right, I thought you meant
not game time.
I ain't got a faintest idea, Jam.
Oh, we've got a bit of Bastille on now.
Whoa.
Which one is it for Bastille?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Oh.
Where's my phone?
Sorry, JM.
You're gonna Shazam?
No, I'm just gonna look on my Spotify app. I'm listening to Another Place by Bastille and Alicia Cara.
You get TFM on.
No, TFM. Why would I listen to that? Why would I expose my ears to such a thing? Your voice is enough, JJ. Don't need second thing.
Shots fired.
Bang bang, bada bang bang bang. Don't worry, I do love him really. I just like bullying him. I'm making him into a better person. I'm building him. I'm breaking him down to build him back up.
Hopefully, might do a JJ, make a diss track or something.
Shall I? A JJ diss track?
Oh,
Yo,
I know what you would do.
Bum bum bum. Your name's JJ and you can't plan convoys.
Oh, don't. We've only got a couple of minutes left.
You tried to make a truck, but your truck looks ugly. Oh! Don't give me ideas.
Stan, you sound like Morgs.
I know. I'm gonna do a Morgs diss track. No, never.
Just put round to his place.
Just pop round. Hey up, Morgs. You alright?
Oh, you know what?
You've seen him, your wife, haven't you?
I have. I've bumped into him quite a few times.
But you've seen him.
We're going through the place. What's got an inappropriate name?
I'm friends with someone who knows him quite well. So yeah, I have.
Wait, so you actually spoke to him? Well, that's weird.
Sorry, I forgot to say, at the beginning of all this, someone mentioned about my son's truck.
Well done, Terence, for spotting that.
Dan, is that a friend named Ryan?
It is not. No, he's not like ever on any of his videos or anything. But like, I went to school with him.
Can you turn that down a little
Not
bit?
got his school from, did you?
What?
You did not got his school.
No, I didn't. The person I know did.
Oh.
Now we're going out of my favourite place.
Phil Gas. That's a weird name for. Well, I guess it's quite literal.
Stop it now.
Phil
Sorry, I'm
Gas.
talking to my son. He's misbehaving. Shut up, Mum. Do you mind? People can hear what you're saying. Sorry about that, people. I do apologise.
I was flying down this shore before to catch you guys up.
One minute away.
Behind us.
Not gonna lie, I'm starving, so I'm looking forward to some
I am
food.
so hungry. I thought, yeah, I'll wait till after the convoy. I slightly regret that decision now.
See, there is one thing about this time of year what's good, that is the shops have got the rum sauce and the brandy sauce in, so I'm going to be bashing that.
What's your favourite bit of food at Christmas? What's that one item that you're?
Yeah, mince pie with brandy sauce.
Pigs and blankets.
Yeah, pigs and blankets.
I second that to good sir.
It's
I think
good
pigs
one.
and black. Have you seen I know. Oh, where is it that does it? Oh yes, Aldi. I would never dare venture in, but it might tempt me because they have a 2-meter long pig in blanket.
Oh, I've seen that.
Asda have it as well. Asda have them.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looks really good.
I mean, I've no idea if it will be very nice, but it's still quite funny.
I don't care. I'll eat it anyway.
I get bored of it.
What else do I like about Christmas? I like quite a lot of the German Christmas food. Oh, Liebkuchen. Oh.
Well, what do they have in Romania?
If you've never had Liebkuchen, it's amazing. It's
What's
like a sort of cinnamon. They normally come in star shapes, and it's like sort of a cinnamon sort of biscuit cake thing, and then it has like sort of a white icing on the top.
Where do you normally get that from?
Nice.
In the UK, they're actually more common in the UK. Like Germany, they're everywhere, but in the UK now, you can get them at most supermarkets at Christmas.
Actually, we failed to not put.
Just come in they come in a packet a bit like crisps. They look a bit like
You can get them fresh at the Christmas markets though.
Or they are much nicer. Like in Germany from a market they are. Oh.
Are we coming to the end?
Yeah, that's at the end now.
Now.
I've got a song
We're
playing.
all the way around the back of the company.
I love it how we're pulling in and I've got a song going, I should go to bed. I'm like, I know.
You guys don't want to park around the very back of that company.
Oh yeah, we can get a nice photo of us all.
Yeah, in the dark.
Well, it's slightly less dark for me because I've not got autumn mod on.
I don't know why you don't use that on mod.
For the reason that every time we drive on a convoy you complain and say it's dark. That's why I don't have it on TMP.
You can turn that bit off though.
I know, I just don't. It scares me because it sometimes puts a random tree in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always think you're going to crash into them.
Is there enough room round the back for all of us?
Yeah, it's a non-collision zone, so there'll be enough room to manoeuvre, and then there should be enough room for us to all pull up nicely.
I wish this gate would stay open.
We're moving trailers.
No, keep your trailers.
Okay.
I've got my nice Dutch
I think
white
you've
wheels
lost
on
some help
today.
anyway, Steve, haven't you?
What?
I think you've already lost some help.
I don't follow what you're saying.
You said you want to lose the trailers, and I'm sat there saying you probably lost something else.
Ah, shut up. I know exactly what you're on about.
Now, boys, calm down.
Ah.
So yeah, if we get ourselves in a nice sort of little formation of some sort, nice line.
You just
can
can't.
see where, yeah, against that wall. That's lovely.
Yeah, just around the back up there.
Yeah,
Oh, I turned my lights
Your
off.
job started out.
Do you still remember how to reverse, Steve?
You what?
Do you remember how to reverse?
Of course.
The last time I covered a convoy, we actually first
There's only one. There is. I can tell you that there's one driver here who is not good at reversing. His name starts with a J. And he also happens to be leading this convoy.
He's not the only one.
He's got better, actually. I'll give it to him. I was slightly shocked the first time I watched him do a reversing challenge.
To be
The
honest,
very first time I done it was actually very, very good. I won.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that one, unfortunately.
The first two, the ones that I did on control, were actually really well done.
That was a hilarious thing. You did worse on wheel.
Yeah.
I don't think we all would have fit in along there.
Yeah, we'll all fit in.
We'll get ourselves in a nice. We don't all have to be in one line. Like I'm in front of some people. If we just sort of get in a nice sort of pattern like that.
Yeah.
And I'll get a nice photo of us.
You just get rid of. Oh shit! I just pushed the wrong button.
Hopefully it's not too dark.
I just pushed the wrong button. I see the escape button. Oh, come off it. That's it. Right. Try again. Come on.
Oh yes, I reckon I can get a nice one of us in here. The light's actually not too bad. You see where I'm parked, there's someone next to me as well. You just
I know
create
you're
a new front row. Yeah. And then if we put our lights,
Oh, he's getting really technical.
I know I am because I like my photos to look nice. If the people at the front have their lights on the low beam setting, so it's the second, not the parking lights on after, and then if the people at the back just turn their engines off and leave their parking lights on.
That always confuses me when he starts talking about all the lights.
So I get a bit OCD.
Because I just do not care at all.
I mean, if you have OCD, someone's got the Viva Trucking tag in grey.
Don't.
I'm just going to remind you that someone has the Viva Trucking tag in grey.
I tried very hard to. So yeah, if you're on the back, if you turn your lights just onto parking lights, someone with them on full beam, it's hurting me.
I'll turn mine down. It's me probably.
Oh dear. HR case? No, I'm joking. Hello, I would like you to remove this driver for leaving his full beam lights on, please. If someone could fill in that gap, do we have someone else?
No, we don't.
Who's in the Volvo?
Oh, there we go.
There we go, nice. So if you just hang on for a couple more seconds, I'll be able to get a nice photo of us. I actually need to sort my lights out. Being a bit of a hypocrite here. There we go.
Do you want me to go across a bit from where I am?
Yeah, you'll just want to go next to Craiova, yeah. That's okay.
When he finishes going in, I'll come across.
Oh, you can stop.
Oh, hang on, no.
Now if you want.
This one coming back, he can go between us, can't he?
Yeah, that'll still leave a gap if you look.
If he goes in next to the one, if he goes in the gap between us, I've got tight against him when he's backed up.
To be honest, if you're probably okay. Let me see. Once this truck reverses in, it will be fine.
I hope you're watching, Steve. This is how you reverse a truck properly, mate.
JJ, pay attention.
I'm not.
The only reason why I couldn't reverse that time is because I got stuck, because I got, for some reason, even though we were in a no collision zone, I got damaged and got pushed. So I somehow couldn't turn around. It was weird.
I had that with one of the companies earlier on. I thought they were all non-collision zones. Gone in there, got to turn around and went whacked into a trailer. I thought, what have I done here?
Yeah, but this was weird because I was just in the middle of nowhere within a convoy a few weeks ago, whenever it was, and for some reason I got damaged.
Someone's
it was weird.
Someone's just come in without a trailer.
Yeah, your son.
Oh, stay on. Jay on. Can you stay back at the end of the yard? Because we're going to have a photo of us lot, mate.
I think,
I
think that needs
1 minute.
I was admiring.
Jay, if you roll back
the
to
reverse.
the back of the yard so that the Viva lads can get this photo done, please. Alright, no worries.
There we go, nearly. If you just go back straight there, you should...
One of them's gonna, if we get problems with that pro mod, they're gonna help us with it. So we'll have a look at it later. If we get any problems, I'll message them on Discord and sort it out.
You're gonna take a photo with the free amigos whilst I'm waiting. Got a nice shot lined up.
Do you want me to stay where I am now, yeah?
Yeah, if you just stay there. We don't want to keep everyone too long, so I'll just...
Nah, that's alright. That looks really cool, that. I'm gonna have a screenshot of that.
Redstone.
Shush you. Blamming American. Joking, love you, Slimy.
I hate you too.
Did you say I hate you?
I'm definitely gonna have a look at this Volvo.
That's what I thought he said.
I want the lights on the back of it.
Yeah, that's what I hate you too.
That's so rude. And then I'll quickly just take one of us from like a higher angle. Oh, lovely.
Flying Shalinky, what Volvo is that you're driving?
Okay, people, photos are all done, so if JJ's got nothing else to say...
You can head off now, that's all I have to say.
Oh,
Well,
DM me for a job.
That's the one.
I can just say that it's been an honour driving with you all, and I hope to see you all again, and thank you, I enjoyed my first convoy, thank you very much.
Yeah, just quickly, for the people who, if it's your first convoy, if you send JJ a DM, he will give you a job, which you can log manually on the driver's hub to compensate you for coming along.
Oh, that's not a problem, that's not a problem. I'm going to go and have a look at these pro mods anyway and grab a bite to eat, but like I say, it's been an honour and thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been nice driving with you.
Yeah, if I get stuck with them pro mods, I'll send you a message on thingy. Sorry,
Yeah,
what's your name?
Just pop it in Helping Questions, the Helping Questions channel, and you can tag me in there. I'm Stan.
You're Stan, right,
yeah.
No worries, I will do. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you just tag me in Helping Questions, I'll help you out in there.
Yeah, lovely. Alright then, mate, thank you very much for your help today anyway.
No worries.
Alright, cheers, and I'll speak to you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Search down these photos. There we go. Pop them in